Hold on. Okay. That's all right. Okay. Before you're joined in matrimony, I am required by law to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. But more than this, it is also intended to provide the love and friendship, help and comfort which each ought to have for the other in both of times of joy and in times of hardship. The opportunity to comfort, cherish and support each other. Okay, good girl. Well done. Okay, that's all right. Okay. Before you're joined in matrimony, I am required by law to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. But more than this, it is also intended to provide the love and friendship, help and comfort which each ought to have for the other in both of times of joy and in times of hardship. The opportunity to comfort, cherish and support each other through whatever life may bring you. And now I'm going to ask you both in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. In fact, this is in the form of a question, but I have to ask Tom and Maya to step in with us, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So if you can answer I am to the following question, please. Are you Jonathan James Walters, free lawfully to marry Rachel and Bear?
I am.
Are you Rachel and Bear, free lawfully to marry Jonathan James Walters?
I am.
You will be saying this next line again, but while Tom and Maya are here, it's one of the legal declarations that we'll do again. I, Jonathan James Walters.
I, Jonathan James Walters.
Take thee, Rachel and Bear.
Take thee, Rachel and Bear.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
And Rachel after me, please. I, Rachel and Bear.
I, Rachel and Bear.
Take thee, Jonathan James Walters.
Take thee, Jonathan James Walters.
To be my wedded husband.
To be my wedded husband.
Well done. That's a practice, you can say it again. Thank you very much. Would you take your seat? We have a reading now by John. Okay.
I'm going to read this. Years from now, our past will be a story. A story of long days and lonely nights, and hard work and lack of sleep. We would have lived each day intimately knowing the pain of being apart. We'll appreciate and embrace the time together, knowing how lucky we are, and to have made it through. Because we found solace in nothing but the promise of being together.
Well done, thank you. Say that
I love you.
Me too.
for me. Now the solemn moment has come for these two persons to contract their marriage before you, their witnesses. The exchange of marriage vows in the presence of witnesses formed part of a long tradition of marriage in this country. And although we are required to be here to ensure a legal marriage, the vows that you make are to each other, which make this a unique moment for the two of you. So ladies and gentlemen, or lady and gentlemen, would you like to stand for this part? Thank you. Another question. This time the answer is I will. John, you are first. I haven't asked it yet. Let me answer the question first. Okay.
Whatever it is, I will.
I ask you now, John, as you take Rachel to be your wife, will you support and comfort her through the difficult times? Will you rejoice with her through the good times? And will you remain true to her for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
I ask you now, Rachel, as you take Jon to be your husband, will you support and comfort him through the difficult times? Will you rejoice with him through the good times? And will you remain true to him for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
And Jon and Rachel, you are about to put the most absolute commitment that any one person can make to another. You are about to put your love, your life, and your future happiness into each other's keeping. So we'd like to face one another, hold in hand. From James Walters,
I, Jonathan James Walters,
take thee, Rachel Ann Bear,
take thee, Rachel Ann Bear,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife. Rachel, I promise I will always do my best for you, for us and the girls, and I'll never let you down. I promise I will always work at being a better person, at being a better husband, at being a better man, at being a better father. And Rachel, I promise I will always be honest with you. I'll be true to myself, and I'll always keep my word.
Rachel, if you repeat after me. I, Rachel Ann Bear,
I, Rachel Ann Bear,
take thee, Jonathan James Walters,
take thee, Jonathan James Walters,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband. Jon,
Yes.
I will never forget the struggle we faced just to be together. And I will never let that feeling get away from me. Only 2 sentences in. Ugh. I promise that I will never take you or what we have for granted. I love you. I promise to love and cherish you with all that I am each day for the rest of our lives.
Well done, thank you. Keep face forward then. Oh, you're fine now. Legal bits done. You're fine, absolutely. We have now come to the exchange of rings. The wedding ring is the ancient and traditional way of sealing the contract you have both just made. It is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending and everlasting love, and is the outward sign of the lifelong promise that you have just made to each other here today. So now hold the ring there and repeat these words. With this ring, a promise is sealed between us.
A promise is sealed between us.
A promise of love and friendship
A promise of love and friendship
to bind us together
to bind us together
through our passage of time.
through our passage of time.
It will go. It will go. No, it will go.
Keep going. Doesn't hurt. You're good.
That's good.
Okay, well done. Thank you.
You made it too small. Didn't get it all.
Okay, so Rachel, would you take the ring you've chosen for Jon? Thank you. Placing it halfway down the third finger left hand. Just hold the ring there. That's it. Okay, that's it. With this ring, a promise is sealed between us.
A promise is sealed between us.
A promise of love and friendship
A promise of love and friendship
to bind us together
to bind us together
through our passage of time.
through our passage of time.
Lovely fit.
Nice one. Well, that's the one that doesn't come off, isn't it? So whether you are together or apart, may those rings that you have exchanged be a reminder of the vows that you have made here today. So our second reading by Rachel.
That's a long
Yeah.
Long distance relationships are hard and no one else quite understands. There are more reasons to fight, to cry, and to give up. But the distance also gives us a reason to love harder than any other couple should have to. To fight harder, because in the end we have something to gain. We have miles to fight through and the closest to fight for. We put our entire beings into this relationship, and although we may not hold hands as often, or hug as often, or touch lips as often, we'll never take those things for granted. Each touch is special, and each kiss is cherished. We may be separated by space and time, but the bond between couples who push through the hardest of times are the strongest. There may be miles between us, but there is no one closer.
I love you.
That's lovely. Well done.
Sorry,
Thank
it's
you.
like 5 minutes.
So John and Rachel, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses here today and before me. You have further given and received your rings as a token of your commitment to each other and to your future life together. So we are delighted that you come down to Cornwall for your ceremony. There's an ancient Celtic saying which is very appropriate for a marriage that I would like to dedicate to you and share with your witnesses. May peace guard the door of your house and the door of your heart. May the road rise up to meet you and the sun stand at your shoulder. May the rain fall softly and the wind always be at your back. May life itself be your friend every day, each night of your journey from this day on. So today is the beginning of a whole new life for you. And finally, I would like to say, may the happiness you have found be yours through a lifetime of love and friendship. May those who have witnessed today's ceremony join me in wishing them much joy in their future life together. Jon and Rachel, it gives me the greatest of pleasure to announce that you are now husband and wife. Please kiss your gorgeous bride. Well done. Okay, congratulations. You done it. Yeah, you did it.
Thank you everyone for being here.
Okay, right. So we'll do the signing of the register now, so we don't
Sign in. I'm not allowed to
Okay.
film that.
Yeah, okay.
No, you're
Not allowed to film this
Yeah,
bit.
but you can.
Okay. So,
You just hang on then.
yeah. We can do some after, you know, pretend one.
Hey, Chuck.
Oh, I've got the dog.
Hi, Layla. Oh my goodness. Where's Grandma?
Sherry, turn the light on. Sherry, turn the light on. It's like 4 a.m. now. 5 a.m.
Whose smoke detector is dying? Whose smoke detector is dying?
Don't think you need to worry about that.
Beep, beep. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Coming online for
Look at the
this.
little filter.
Can you guys hear each other?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you see? I don't. Oh.
Can you all hear each other?
There it is, Mom.
That's mine. Good. Rachel made this one.
Yeah.
Rachel made it.
We made each other's rings.
Yeah, Rachel made mine and I made Rachel's.
They're both white gold. Yeah. It was fun.
I'm a Coke can. Tell the
Oh,
truth.
you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for coming on here.
Is Andrew on there with you now?
Oh my
Totally like a
god.
Brady Bunch.
Hey guys, that's my family. That's my mum and sister.
Hi.
Okay, we'll do so.
Thank you. Who's leaving?
Who's
No,
leaving?
they were
no, saying hello to us.
Oh.
more that way.
This is the house.
John, it'd be quite nice if I got in there. No.
John, I'm gonna call my boss, Rachel. She looks amazing. So
Thank you.
I'll catch up with you guys later.
All right. Bye, Layla.
Bye bye.
Bye.
John, you've got to sign something.
Oh, do I?
I think you do.
I need to sign something.
We're gonna take pictures pretending.
Yeah.
Get a couple different ones.
This is so weird that you guys are all on one screen. I looked over and it was the first thing that made me cry. I mean, like, come on, I knew the whole thing was gonna make me cry, but then I see all of you guys. Hi, Chad.
Hey, John. Hey.
So weird.
Right. She's just waving. He's a
Is
hi,
she
Chad.
waving? Thank you guys for joining in on this again. I know it's far away. Check it out. It was really oh. What happened? Hold on, John's doing something.
It's on the screen.
Breaking.
Hey Chad.
Are we gonna run off and do what?
One of you sit, one of you stand.
Yeah.
Rachel, if you need to.
Hold on.
I think you let your bride sit, John.
How do you want us to do this? We've never done that. Normally you put round, John.
Sign. It's the biggest check you've ever
Doesn't matter, you just
Royal wedding's good.
This is the royal wedding.
32,
They're not 32.
age 34,
Yeah.
condition,
Mint.
mint. Yeah. Lovely. Want to say something?
Sure, allow me.
Why don't you sit down?
Okay, thanks.
You know
Never
what,
known
I
him to be so
might
polite.
get better myself. I got my socks on.
Right.
Yeah.
10.
Rachel.
Age 16.
Yeah.
Condition. Those are nice pens.
All right, are you done?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you all right? All right. Would you like to just stand here then for a moment? Okay, thank you. All right. Tony will be here. Are you going to be? Oh,
We're going to be
yeah, no, it's all right. Where's mine? Are you going to be Mrs. Walters?
No,
Are you taking what? You're taking this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, now can
Right,
I ask you to swap sides here, please?
Yeah, sure.
You need to be on this side now, John, because you have to have your sword arm free to protect your new wife from the pirate. Because we are out in the deep west of Cornwall and you never know what may be lurking around there. So. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honour and privilege to be part of your intimate little ceremony here at Boho Cornwall. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
All the very, very best for a long and happy life together. Now, because I've busily sat writing throughout the ceremony, I do get the honour of presenting your marriage certificates, the legal ones and your commemorative ones. Traditionally here in Cornwall, they go for the bride for safety.
Yeah.
Yay!
I think that's pretty good.
So you said when we're first.
Congratulations anyway, even though you didn't get the proof. Okay. All right, nice to meet you.
He's got the bride.
All right, nice to
Thank you
meet
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Okay. So, on behalf of Tony and myself, Tom and Maya, wishing you many, many years of happiness. Thank you for letting us be part of this little bit of your day, or your month, or whatever. And, you know, so congratulations to you both, Mr. and Mrs. Walters.
Thank you.
Finally!
Are you clapping, Lucy? Are you clapping? Yeah.
You're
Okay.
married.
So are you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I've done anything.
Hold out the rings.
I don't know.
Without the paper behind you. Put behind your back.
Welcome.
Why am I doing it that way?
Because it's the front of
That's
the hand.
no. I'll show you the ring from that side. This side. This side of the ring.
Wrong finger.
Yeah, that's working
Yeah.
out. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I did.
That's what I was doing. Stubborn.
You were like this, so John. Look.
Very interesting.
No, I was trying to turn your hand, and when I
It's
was
a circle, that
did
way-
that. See, turn. It's like a magnet.